What's going on, guys? Shoetuber back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about some of the steals and deals I got during our Black Friday sale, or the Black Friday sale. Cool. So for this Black Friday, I was able to get 3 pairs of shoes, 2 from Reebok, 1 from Adidas. They actually had some really good deals. Reebok was doing some up to like 40% off deals on a lot of their like lifestyle and active style wear shoes, and then Adidas was doing somewhere around similar than that. They were doing about 40 and 50% off a lot of their stock. Ultimately, I ended up buying shoes from them. Nike, they only did like up to 20%, which I wasn't really like crazy about because their shoes are, in my taste, a little expensive for me at the moment, even though I do buy shoes to resell from them here and there, but just to like buy personally for myself, I don't know, they were still out of my price range. To grow my own sneaker collection, I thought it'd be better just to get like just regular GS shoes that looked good to me and that I liked. And so yeah, so we're just gonna talk about a couple of things that I grabbed during the Black Friday sales, and we'll start off with some of the shoes that I got from Reebok. So I only got 3 pairs in total, but I got GL 6000 OG. When I saw this shoe, I worn all these shoes already, so they're not like still fresh in the box or anything like that. And they actually have a little dirt and grime on them already. But for the first pair, so I got the GL 6000 OG. This comes in a whole bunch of colorways. When I first saw it online, I thought it was pretty cool. So has pretty standard, kind of a cool classic Reebok silhouette. This sole reminds me of the waffle, the Nike waffle. Just the way like the tabs on here are kind of like blocky and whatnot. But nonetheless, I saw this shoe and it has I don't know, shoe companies, whether they like to admit it or not, they definitely borrow a lot of their ideas, or designers hop around from different brands, adopting a lot of characteristics and DNA like from different sneakers. So like this kind of like reminds me of some of the backing you would see on like a New Balance shoe. Like the bottoms look kind of like the waffles. I mean, like everybody's done like the nylon like toe box, things like that. So no one design from one shoe is solely true to itself and never has been replicated before. But I saw the sneaker, and out of all the colorways that they had, they were all on sale, of course. This one kind of stood out to me the most, especially because I didn't have a shoe that had like these kind of colors, like this nice sky blue and like kind of smoky gray. Not my favorite out of all the things that I got during the Black Friday sale, but I mean nonetheless the shoe was a pretty good price. It was like $40 and it originally goes for like 90 to 100, so I thought that was a good steal. The box is like that classic like Reebok's logo, and yeah, I mean that was the first thing I got. Ooh, GL 6000. So second shoe that I got, and actually really kind of like was excited because I've been looking at this this model from Reebok for a while. They're the Aztrek from Reebok, and so I don't know. I think the silhouette from the Aztrek is kind of cool. It has a Reebok Classic, just nice round box that it comes in, and so I got this in this like kind of army green. I mean, the suede leather on here is like really nice. This is kind of like the sole is thick, but it's still like minimal, so it doesn't feel chunky. It actually feels like a really kind of sleek shoe. The design on it is pretty cool. Like this right here reminds me of like my young ones that I have. Just that design feature, like it has that dad kind of feel, but like younger dad, I guess you can say. Again, these have been worn. I like this little small detail. It kind of gives you like an inside look to like the cushioning that's in there. I thought that was really interesting. I mean, this shoe feels really comfortable. I like these a lot, and I was really happy to get these, especially in the colorway that I got them. I mean, they kind of match my shirt that I'm wearing right here. I'm really big, my style is really simple when it comes to it. Like I like just to wear like simple colored shirts, black jeans, and then a pair of shoes that matches with my shirt. Super simple. don't go crazy into it. Yeah, the materials, I mean, it's mostly like suede leather. You got this like netting material. The shoe like breathed really well, and I mean, I like it a lot. Reebok is on the back. This is more of it is a lifestyle shoe, but you know, it's still pretty active. You know, that Reebok active. Actually doesn't say anything on the inside either, which is really interesting. But yeah, no, I mean, this shoe is like I was actually really excited for, and at the price point again, it was like really good too. So there's that. These are the Aztec. Cool. And so for the last shoe that I got, you know, I've really been digging this from Adidas ever since I saw this shoe done in the collaboration pack. I just been wanting to get it for a while. I mean, I will collecting this model in particular. So this is just this is a young one, size 10. You know, classic Adidas box. And this colorway, I think is like super clean, and I like this a lot. And this is just in a triple white or white chalk white fashion. That's what it was described as. But like the young one in all white, I mean, I think this shoe is super clean. I really like this sneaker a lot, and ever since I got my first pair of young ones, which are like right there, I kind of just fall in love with the silhouette overall. You know, again, worn these multiple times, but I think overall this shoe is just super clean, especially in this like, you know, white, off-white, and then this chalk white, you know, colorway. The details on this are just sick, and these shoes are super comfortable too, which I like a lot. Ever since I saw when they did the DBZ pack and they did the young one for Frieza, I was like, whoa. And I actually been wanting to get the Frieza young ones because I think that colorway is super clean, just like this whole silhouette. I mean, this and this shoe grew on me too. Right when I first saw it, I wasn't really into it. I wasn't crazy about the dad shoe or the dad fit, that chunky sneaker look. But the more and more I saw it, and the reason why I got those young ones over there, is because they were on sale again. They were a crazy good deal, so I was like, why not? So I pulled the trigger, and the moment I received these shoes and like started wearing them, I was like, it was a game changer. It was definitely a game changer. So I was like super happy to get it, and then now to get my second pair at a like crazy good price. I mean, I think the young ones are like just that, like that right, you know, that chunky, that is just like that. It's not too chunky. I mean, the silhouette, there's just a lot of things going on with it. Like a lot of layering and materials. You know, you still got those 3 stripes right there. You know, just the way that it just all comes together. You know, they don't conflict with one another, and I think just overall these shoes came out great, and I was really happy to get this colorway in particular because it's just such a nice colorway, as you can see. I don't know, I just love it. I thought it was great, so I was very happy with this comp. But yeah, that's all. Just a short video for today. Sorry, this is dirt and stuff getting on the table. Let me know what you guys think about the video, things you liked, didn't like. If you want me to review a pair of sneakers, you know, I'll do my best to try to get them. But yeah, you know, as always, you know, like, subscribe, comment, and you know, really appreciate you guys watching. And as always, I'm just another Shoetuber. Thanks, guys.